Hi everyone, for this discussion I chose to learn more about children with disabilities as a vulnerable student population. These students may need additional support in the classroom because of physical, developmental, emotional, or learning disabilities. The main policy I focused on was the Individuals with Disability Education Act, also known as IDEA, which helps ensure that students with disabilities receive the services and accommodations that they need in order to be successful in school. One thing that I learned from the readings and videos is the idea of a least restrictive environment. Before this, I didn't really understand how important it is for students with disabilities to be included in general education classrooms whenever possible. I think it's beneficial because it gives students the opportunity to learn alongside their peers while also receiving the support that they need. Something else that stood out to me was how involved families are in the special education process. I knew parents were included, but I didn't realize how much input they have when it comes to creating goals, making decisions about services for their child. I have seen this policy in action through students who receive speech services, behavioral support, or classroom accommodations. In my experience working with children, I've noticed that when students receive the right support, they tend to be more confident and engaged in learning. They are also able to participate more with their classmates and feel successful in the classroom. I believe this policy supports young children's development because it helps make sure all children have access to an education that meets their individual needs. It also promotes inclusion and helps children build academic, social, and communication skills. At some point, I think the policy can be difficult to implement when schools do not have enough staff or resources available. Even though the support is supposed to be there, some students may not receive everything they need if the schools are understaffed. Overall, learning more about the IDEA helped me better understand the importance of providing individualized support and creating an inclusive environment. As educators, it's important that we advocate for all students and make sure that every child has the opportunity to learn and succeed. Thank you so much for watching.